Hey, family and friends. I am just at work on my lunch and wanted to just give a little video message about something that I have started about a month ago. So, bear with me. Um, as many of you know, my beautiful sister, Jonelle Hyman, passed away in November of 2023. And it was sudden, like super quick. And unlike when we lost our mom, there was time. We knew in advance when she was diagnosed with cancer around, I believe it was 2009. We knew she was in for a fight, and we watched her courageously go through that. With my sister, she had been sick here and there throughout the years, but this was really quick. How quick? I was actually in Vegas with my family celebrating Thanksgiving. My wife and my son, Katie and Zaire, we were all in Vegas. We decided to go there because coming back home to Kansas was going to be astronomical, and it was going to be like a third or fourth of the price to go to Vegas. And so we decided to do that since we don't really have family close by in Kansas, so that we could do something fun. And I got the call on Thanksgiving that my sister had been put on a ventilator and that she may not last and make it through the night. And she passed away at around 5 a.m. I believe it was 5:23 the very next day. But we knew that it was happening that night. I got to say my final goodbyes with my wife, I believe like at 1 in the morning. And it's been rough. So when deciding how to memorialize my sister, and I just had a lot going through my mind. We flew into Vegas, then we had to fly back. The day that I found out she passed, we had our flight, and I knew I couldn't get out any quicker, so we needed to go back home, repack, handle some work obligations, get Zaire's school stuff squared away, and then get back on a plane. We decided to drive back. So after the service on December 2nd, we decided to drive back. I just needed that time, I felt, to just have that drive, have that time to talk. And it was during that ride that it was revealed to me to start a YouTube channel. It just came to me, and it was a strong, I believe, from my God to do this. It's really just to share how I'm grieving, what I'm doing to cope, coping skills I'm utilizing, but it's also, my goal is to cultivate a community of grief support. Now, I have reached out to several of you before to give you a sneak peek of what I've been doing, and it's really hard to be vulnerable and put yourself out there. There'll be laughs, there'll be tears, there'll be story times about me and my sister. There'll be stories about, the good, the bad. Like any relationship, there was ups and downs, but I really love my sister, and I know she loved me, and I knew we did the best we could. And I'm really happy for the time we got to spend together, especially after my son was born. Without having my mom there, it was nice to have my sister, who had gone through motherhood, to be there. Because it's hard being a mother when you don't have your mother sometimes. And she did that for me. So I didn't want to cry, but that's why I said bear with me. I have launched a YouTube channel as of about a month ago. And to celebrate my sister's life, on the 3-month anniversary, I will be posting on YouTube a mukbang. My sister had a dream to She had a dream to start a YouTube channel. She wanted to do healing advice, like Reiki, something. I don't even know if that's the right pronunciation, but that. And she loved mukbangs. And she loved, when she came to visit me in California, her number one thing was, I don't really care what we do. I want to go to the ocean, but I really care about the food. She was a little foodie, just loved to try new food. She was adventurous. And so I did a seafood mukbang, and I want you all to please check it out. Find it in your heart, if you can, to subscribe to my channel. Please watch at least that video. And please check out my other, I have 25 videos at this point. I will be posting it, today's Thursday, I will be posting it tomorrow, Friday sometime. I'll be putting a Facebook post out to all of you. This video is specifically made for my Facebook family and friends, those who I actually have crossed paths with in life, who I know, or family members that I may have not spent a lot of time with. But this video is personal, and this was a labor of love. I recorded it 2 weeks ago, and I had to teach myself editing, which I haven't done that. Some of the, like my niece, I'm pretty sure she's probably great with it, and some of the younger generation, but I have not done any of the editing. I've never done that, and I really just have been pouring a lot of energy into this, and it's been healing for me. And I do want to give a shout out to a few people on my Facebook who I've connected with about this, and that would be Allison. I reached out to Allison, and Allison recently lost her best friend, but when I reached out to her, her best friend was in the midst of, I believe, towards the end of her life. She has since passed away, and may her memory live on. I know it will. But shout out to her. Irene, she reached out to me. Starla, Alicia, Cinnamon. There's just been so many of you, and I appreciate you. I thank you. And be gentle. This is my heart. I'm being very vulnerable, putting out my feelings, and I hope that my message reaches someone. And I hope that if you have encouraging messages from me, that you will leave comments. I'm hoping to build a community.